Hi everyone, this is Laura, and I hope I'm not talking too loud. I'm not feeling too well, guys, so if my voice sounds a bit unusual, I do apologize. Um, in any case, real quick, I was organizing again in my scrapbook area, and I have like this little corner scrapbook room without a wall per se. But I had found I was looking for a certain template that I knew I had, and I found my Friskars template that I was looking for. But in looking for that, I had discovered in one of my cubby drawers that I had this. And I don't know if any of you girls ever bought these before, but this is way back. I mean, I bought this even before I started scrapbooking. I did not buy them for the purpose of scrapbooking. It was actually, if I remember correctly, it was something I saw on TV, and I was looking for lattice fold templates, and I think it was for a Christmas project. I'm not even sure. I know it was over 7 years ago. I don't even know if they still make them. Trying to see if it has a copyright year. I know that it is by hot off the press, and it says Paper Pizzazz also, and it's called Susan's Lattice Folds. Um, like I said, I don't see a copyright year, so, but I do know that I've had it for over 7 years. I have had it for so long, I even forgot I had it. But let me show you real quick what this does, because I did make a card already, and I wanted to share that with you. And I have just, you know, when you find one of your old products and you fall in love with it all over again? Well, that's what happened to me. I've never really utilized this template before. To be quite honest, if I touched it twice, it might have been a lot. And I'm so sorry that I didn't give it more love, because look at the beautiful, beautiful card that this made. And this particular fold here is the smaller one of the smaller templates for cards, and you can use this for, I mean, you can use this for any project, but the smaller one, well, it says it fits a 5 and 6.5 card. That's what they were made for. But if you want to extend it for a layout, which I will show you in a few minutes, of course, they can be done for a layout. And real quick, while I do have your attention, I did make this card using the lattice folds, and I'm going to show you what that is real quick in a second. In the center, I did use two of my Spellbinders die. I put stickles and pearls and a little flower. And along the edges of the Spellbinders die, I put little tiny baby flat back pearls, as you can see there. And one of my little flowers that I also glittered in red, and a big, big black satin ribbon. And then on the inside, oh, by the way, this is a piece of that metal arc paper that I told you I love so much. Yep, and I used it inside as well. And I did make this for someone, and so I left it blank on purpose because I don't want them to know. Um, and I just did Louisa's card challenge, and guys, whoever knows me knows that although I love all colors, and I do, I really love all the colors, red and black are definitely, red, black, and cream are my favorite colors combo. If I could do my bedroom in those colors, I would. And so that is my project share, my card share. So let me show you guys real quick how I did that lattice fold. And I just wanted to show you some examples of, um, I made this strip 12 by 12 on purpose, just so that you guys could see how great this would look on a layout. And this particular design was this one right here. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but they also show you what it looks like. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different folds here. And this is an example of one. This is the one that I used on my card. This is a tiny one. And this is that same fold, but much bigger. And I did use double-sided papers just so I could see what it would look like with the double-sided papers as well as the plain cardstock. I do like the plain cardstock, but I can see where the double-sided paper would be such an interesting change. For instance, I also use the double-sided paper here, and can you guys see that? I just love that effect. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Like I said, I found, and I have more than one of these, and I'll show you another example. Now, this one does not tuck in, and I'm going to show you what that means in a second. However, I think it's still cute because you would just glue it down like that. I'm going to show you something else you can do with them in a second. So basically, what you have to do to use this template is you're going to cut a piece of strip of paper, cardstock, whatever, 2 inches, and then you will fold. And then once you fold it, you're going to line it up either way, either this way or this way, whichever way you prefer. I have done it both ways, and it does give you a different look each time. And what you want to do is you want to barely have it right off of the middle of the paper, the fold of the paper. You're going to trace it out with a pencil, and then you're going to cut it. And when you do, this is what that's going to look like. And then you will start from the top, and what you're going to do before you do that is you're just going to quickly just fold all your okay, well, you're going to fold one and leave one alone. So let me start with you with that first before I confuse anyone. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it, you're going to tuck it, and this is how simple that is. Fold and tuck. You're going to fold every other cut so that the tiny one is the one that's left standing. That's what holds your fold in. And then the large one is the one that you're going to tuck behind the tiny one. And you're going to do that all the way down. And here's your 12-inch strip. Same thing. Just fold and tuck. Now, for the purpose of this video, I am doing it as I go. But if I was home at my little crafty corner by myself, what I would do first is I would just go down and fold every other one, and you will know which one it is to fold, because like I don't know if you guys can pick that up on camera. You see how this one is much smaller and this one is the bigger one? It's the bigger one that you have to tuck in, and the bigger one is always the first one on the top. So it makes it really simple, and what I like to do is I just like to fold it over just so that it is a lot easier for me to tuck. I'm pre-folding. Yeah, I'm pre-folding just to kind of get it ready. And then when I do, all I have to do is just come over real quick and just tuck them all in. It takes 2 seconds, if that. Well, not 2 seconds, but you guys know what I mean. I do love to exaggerate. And there you go. And I just love it, love it, love it, love it. So you will be seeing me using this a bit more, especially in my cards. I'm going to try to incorporate this in a few more of my projects. The other really neat thing you can do, like I said, not all of them are tucking type. Some of them you just glue them down and that's it. But another interesting way you can use these is if you fold it in half. Can you guys see that? You can actually use this just like this as a decorative trim or just something for dimension. Imagine putting a pearl or a little tiny flower, and this can actually, it kind of reminds me of an abstract fence. Or you can even add something to the top to make it look like a fence and just have the paper a lot longer down here. Cut it in strips. Um, the other thing that you can do with this piece, and I am going to show you that. So I have a strip of paper here. I was doing something with this. You can actually put this over your layout and just decorate, or a mini album, and just decorate all the sides using that fold. So it doesn't have to be a strip. It can also be folded in half. And just to give you another example, um, see how this one looks? They each look different. I just think they look beautiful. I seriously do not understand why I didn't put more use to these templates. It's almost like I don't know. I don't know what happened. And what's going to stink is if I keep talking about it and still don't use it or utilize it as much. And this is the reverse side. Oh, and that's the other thing, guys. For every one of the designs that they give you, there's what I like to call A side and a B side, and they each will give you a different look. So actually, if you have 12, then you really have 24. And the same thing goes for this side. Is if you can notice, this has one look to it, even though it's double-sided paper, and this has a totally different look to it. And if you use the plain cardstock, excuse me, as I did here. Oh, let me show you this one. This one's done already. You can have one effect and then have a totally different effect, even though it's the same exact one. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know how many girls may have this actual template in their stash, or maybe you've fallen in love with it now after seeing the video and would like to have that stash. But oh, and I forgot to show you one more. Um, this was also another one of the templates, and this is not this is also a fold, but not the same way as you see here. This one, what you do is you actually have to, you don't fold the paper. This one, you just lay the paper straight and you trace it out with a pencil, but it's kind of the same technique. It's a tuck and fold as well. And let me show you what that looks like, because this is another beautiful, beautiful cut. Can you guys see that? How gorgeous is that? And this is the opposite side. And again, I used a double-sided paper. I didn't cut this one on a plain cardstock. I should have, just so that you guys can get the feel of that. But the same thing, just cut and fold. And these, I don't know if you guys can see these shapes, but these, wow, you really can't see that. They have all types of different designs here. These are a little bit trickier to work with. You have a sun, which I haven't tried yet. I'm dying to try that on the layout. But these are my folds. Just bringing something old and trying to make it new again. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed day. Let me know what you think. Bye.